Good evening. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Apologies, there's been a couple of days where I haven't uploaded a video. I was away. I did say in the previous video I had to go to London and sort some things out in regards to my acting. So, guys, apologies for that. But we are back. So please make sure you do two things: subscribe to the channel and make sure you smash the like button. Let's go for. I'm saying 100 likes. Let's try going for 100 likes for this video. And obviously drop a comment on what you guys think. On your opinions on the video and what's going on with Arsenal. So this is an Arsenal video today. Obviously, Nottingham Forrest 1, Arsenal 2. Arsenal move within 2 points of Liverpool, who now have to go and face Chelsea. Manchester City also have to play as well. Now, I'm going to put it out there. Arsenal are very much still in this title race. They're very much title contenders, and they can easily end this week second in the table, or even top, because Man City haven't even played their game. How about that? And I'm not going to say Arsenal absolutely destroyed Nottingham Forest, but we have to be honest here, and we have to be objective. Defensively, controlling games, they are still as good as they've been. I still think Saliba and Gabriel have been colossal. You look at maybe the goal they conceded and say, yeah, Gabriel mistake, but he's been one of the better defenders this season. I think he's probably in my top 4 centre-backs this season, along with Saliba as well. I'm looking at Zinchenko. And as much as Arsenal fans are going to, question Zinchenko in terms of his defensive ability, he's always going to be the first left back for Arteta. It's as simple as that. Because Arteta's style of play is to, he's now going for more a control-based style of football, and Zinchenko in terms of possession on the ball, his awareness, he thrives at that. Now, yes, the more balanced wing back would probably be Timber, so we'll see whether Arteta moves him into the first team as the first choice left back, or whether he plays him in DM, whether he plays him right back, maybe Ben White. We don't know who gets dropped. Maybe Timber doesn't even get into the team. We don't know yet. But as it stands, I still think that Zinchenko is going to be the one going forward. I was very impressed with Emil Smith-Rowe, simply because I think in that first half, it was very, very bland from Arsenal. If you look at the way they were playing, it was very side to side, not very penetrative. Arsenal were pretty much in gear 1. No one was really going and taking the game by the scruff of the neck, apart from, for me, was Emil Smith-Rowe. I feel like he was the one who wanted to get on the ball and move forward. Direct, 1-2s, get in between the lines, playing between the lines. I feel like he was the one, he was that driving force for me. And I feel like he deserves to start next game. For me, the best Smith-Rowe can be better than Havertz. And I don't think the ceiling for Havertz is that high anymore. Obviously, Fabi Vieira is injured, so I won't hold him in that equation at the moment. But I feel like Smith-Rowe can offer more mobility. He's technical. He's direct. He's a good dribbler. Neat finisher when he needs to be. And I think that's what Arsenal have lacked, pretty much. Xhaka excelled in a few of those. More so with passing and distribution, but in terms of getting into the right place at the right time, he was top last season. 7 goals and 7 assists in the league alone. So I think for us to kind of rule out Arsenal and underestimate what they're doing is very, very naive. They've won 2 games on the bounce and they're right back there again. Villa lost at home. They've lost their first game all season to a team in Newcastle who have lost 5 straight away games. That's the Premier League for you, by the way, guys. And genuinely, what we need to look at now is the fact that not everyone is really being convincing, and any run of games can put you in and amongst that title contending conversation. You go win 3 games in a row, who knows? The guys around you, they're probably going to lose or draw a game in and amongst that. Liverpool, we have Chelsea. Can easily be a draw. We've drawn 7 of our last 7 games with them in all comps. We haven't beaten them since 2019. Thiago's debut, I believe, or 2020. Thiago's debut, though. That was the last time we beat them within 90 minutes. And then, of course, you've got Man City, who defensively just about got past Newcastle. Just about KDB brilliance. You know what I'm saying? So, again, guys, I feel like we need to really have a look at what Arsenal are doing. And I think, is it a form thing or is it a personnel thing? Because Saka got his goal, but again, not convincing enough for me. Gabriel Jesus in that second half really came alive. really, really came alive. If Arsenal could get back the Gabby Jesus that started the season, that started last season. So when he first signed for Arsenal, if Arsenal can get that Gabby Jesus, the one who was Bournemouth away last year, brings the ball down, twists and turns free man, puts it on a plate. If you can get that Gabby Jesus, you don't need a striker. But the problem is, how often are you going to get that Gabby Jesus? How often have we seen him this season? Not very often. Really cute finish in the near post. Does what you need to do. Gets the assist as well for Saka's goal. He was really good today. But are we going to see it next game? It's all about consistency. And that's going to show whether or not Arsenal really need a gunman up top or not. Martinelli, okay. Saka, not good enough for me. But Arsenal got the job done. Obviously, Awoniyi came on and done what he needed to do. He's just one of those guys, a bully. He's a nasty striker, really neat finisher as well. Starting to think Liverpool could have done with him as well, even though we're the ones who let him go. But at the end of the day, I think this was always going to be a comfortable, tense /win. Shout out Egal. He's kind of the one who described it like that. And I agree with everything he said there. I just think that Arsenal controlled games very well, but it's control without being penetrative enough. And that could easily be their Achilles heel in so many games that they need to be picking up points. In like the last thing you want to be doing is playing catch up to Liverpool and City. So in order to gain that momentum, I feel like Arsenal need to carry on doing what they're doing and, be more direct. And that's probably going to come from the likes of a Smith Rowe opposed to Kai Havertz. Arsenal were good today. They've been good. Like they 5-0 at Palace, 2-1 today. They've got momentum going into this game against us. And they're going to bring the game to us, especially the home crowd. So don't write Arsenal off at all. They're very much there. Is it an overreaction from the fans? It's always going to be like that. Happened with City with the overreaction. Liverpool, if we was to go and lose 2 games in a row, it's probably going to be a massive crisis, including myself, because you know how emotional I can get. But at the end of the day, if you're looking closely at some of the performances for Arsenal Football Club, they are picking up speed. And I don't know how long it's going to last, but if they can carry on, they are well in this title race. Believe me, it is a 3-horse race, people. Do not rule out Arsenal Football Club. But listen, I'm going to end it there. Obviously, good win for Arsenal. Saka gets his goal. Gabriel Jesus gets 2 GA in the game as well. No clean sheet, but a pretty much solid defensive performance all around. So it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you guys like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Where do you think Arsenal are going to finish? Do you think they finish in the top 3? When they finish, do you think they win the Premier League? Where are Arsenal going to finish, guys? Let me know in the comments. Let's get interactive. Make sure you smash that like button. It is free, people. Remember, this is full-time YouTube for me now. So, yeah, I need all the help I can get. Take care, but take care, though. Listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We're going to see you guys, obviously, the day that this releases. We're going to have some more videos and stuff with me, Kaz and Roms. And, of course, the match reaction right after the Liverpool-Chelsea game at 11 p.m. It's been another episode, people. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.